Do you ever dream about arranging flowers for your own home, but perhaps you don't have enough flowers in your garden? Or maybe you find a big bouquet quite intimidating? Or you don't want to try an elaborate flower arrangement? I've got a cheat for you. Start with a mason jar arrangement instead of a big vase. This way you can use shorter stems and fewer flowers. Plus, mason jars are perfect for a fun, informal style, so you can play around with any flowers you want. I will show you step by step how to make a mason jar arrangement. And I only used 6 zinnias from my garden, which I cut very early this morning while still in my PJs. I also cut some mint from my cottage garden in Zone 6, Romania. And for the rest, I foraged all my ingredients. So this morning I was walking the dogs in the forest, and on our way back we found something. I found a clump of Chinese lanterns in the forest. They are so cute. I adore them. The name Chinese lantern is pretty self-explanatory, and to me, they look like they belong in a fairy tale book. Look! And they are edible too. Each little lantern has a little tomato inside. Long story short, pun intended, I helped myself to a little bit of Chinese lanterns, and leaving the forest, entering the meadow, I found some more free goodies. Like these young leaves of a young maple tree, but we cut responsibly. We only take a few. Wild carrot. This is the cousin of Queen Anne's lace. Chickpea Milk-vetch, wild basil, and wild cornflower. This is the cousin of our normal cornflower. And now that I got back from our daily dog walk and I put the flowers to condition, to rest for a few hours in my bathtub, I took this jar, which is not exactly a mason jar, it's a soup jar, but I like it very much because it has a very wide base so that the cats don't knock it down. Short recap of what I'm gonna use as my ingredients: Chinese lanterns, zinnias, wild cornflower, wild carrot, peppermint, maple leaves, basil, chickpea milk-vetch, and wild basil. And now I'm gonna add all the flowers into a little spiral, grouping the purple ones with the purple zinnias in an inner circle. and the orange ones with the orange zinnias and the Chinese lanterns on the outside circle. Because, as you can see, the lanterns themselves are disposed under the canopy of leaves. So they are down here on the very rigid part of the stem, and the way to use them in the bouquet is to color the bouquet with them, to put them on the outside of the bouquet, otherwise you can't see them inside the flowers. To finish off, we color all the flowers with the maple leaves. We adjust the height of the flowers in the bouquet. And at the very end, we add the whimsical pieces for more interest. And now that you know how to make a tiny arrangement for a mason jar, click here for a bigger arrangement, also for a mason jar with daylilies, snapdragons, china asters and other goodies from my cottage garden.